Hello. Francois here from Go Human AI, a division of KTTP Inc. Today we're going to dive into a fascinating piece of news that's been making waves in the tech world. But before we get started, if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update from us. Now let's get into it. Today's news is all about a bold new venture from Silicon Valley, a device that's being touted as the successor to the smartphone. Yes, you heard that right. A company called Humane, started by two former Apple employees, has developed an artificial intelligence pin that they claim can put an end to the endless scrolling on smartphones. Now that's a big claim, isn't it? But can this device live up to the hype and revolutionize the way we interact with technology? That's what we're going to explore today. Humane's mission is nothing short of liberating the world from its smartphone addiction, and their solution, more technology. The founders, Imran Chowdhury and Bethany Bongiorno, envision a future with less dependency on the screens that their former employer, Apple, made ubiquitous. They believe that artificial intelligence can create an experience that allows the computer to essentially take a back seat. They're billing their PIN as the first artificially intelligent device. It can be controlled by speaking aloud, tapping a touchpad, or projecting a laser display onto the palm of a hand. In an instant, the device's virtual assistant can send a text message, play a song, snap a photo, make a call, or translate a real-time conversation into another language. The system relies on AI to help answer questions and can summarize incoming messages with the simple command, "Catch me up." The technology is a step forward from Siri, Alexa, and Google Assistant. It can follow a conversation from one question to the next without needing explicit context. It's also capable of editing a single word in a dictated message, rather than requiring the user to correct an error by repeating the text from beginning to end, as other systems do. And it does it from a gadget that's reminiscent of the badges worn in Star Trek. To tech insiders, it's a moonshot. To outsiders, it's a sci-fi fantasy. But at Humane, there's deep anxiety about the weeks ahead. The tech industry has a large graveyard of wearable products that have failed to catch on. Humane will begin shipping the pins next year. It expects to sell around 100,000 pins, which will cost $699 and require a $24 monthly subscription in the first year. For the startup to succeed, people will need to learn a new operating system, called Cosmos, and be open to getting new phone numbers for the device. They'll need to dictate rather than type texts and trade a camera that zooms for wide-angle photos. They'll need to be patient because certain features like object recognition and videos won't be available initially, and the PIN can sometimes be buggy, as it was during some of the company's demos for the New York Times. Sam Altman, OpenAI's chief executive, said in an interview that he expected AI to be a huge part of how we interact with computers. He has invested in Humane as well as another AI company, Rewind AI, that plans to make a necklace that will record what people say and hear. He's also discussed teaming up with Jony Ive, Apple's former chief designer, to create an AI gadget with a similar ambition to Humane. Humane has the advantage of being the first of those AI-focused devices to become available, but Mr. Altman said in an interview that was no guarantee of success. That will be up to customers to decide, he said. Maybe it's a bridge too far, he said, or maybe people are like, this is much better than my phone. Humane's goal was to replicate the usefulness of the iPhone without any of the components that make us all addicted, the dopamine hit of dragging to refresh a Facebook feed or swiping to see a new TikTok video. They experimented in secret with hardware components and built a virtual assistant like Siri or Alexa, working with customized language models based in part on OpenAI's offerings. The device's most sci-fi element, the laser that projects a text menu onto a hand, started inside a box the size of a matchbook. It took 3 years to miniaturize it to be smaller than the size of a golf tee. Humane established a company culture that borrowed from Apple, including its secretiveness. During its experimentation phase, the startup created intrigue by announcing high-profile investors like Mr. Altman and making grandiose, if vague, public statements about building the next shift between humans and computing. But even after months of wearing their iPins all day, Humane's founders can't fully detach from their screens. Are we using our smartphones less? Mr. Chowdhury asked. We're using them differently. So there you have it, folks. A bold new venture that aims to revolutionize the way we interact with technology. Will it succeed? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, the world of AI is constantly evolving and pushing the boundaries of what's possible. And speaking of AI, if you're in search of an automated sales representative, coach, or customer service rep that can cater to all your business needs, look no further. At GoHuman AI, we pride ourselves on our ability to create AI systems that are capable of emulating human sales reps, technical support reps, trainers, and coaches. Our AI systems have the ability to compile complex quotes and to conduct advanced logic functions, giving you the competitive edge that you need in today's market. So why not contact us today and see how our autonomous AI can revolutionize your business? That's all for today, folks. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and leave a comment down below with your thoughts on today's topic. Until next time, this is Francois, signing off.